right, I want to talk about this. This is kind of cool. So, North Carolina, you guys can see the photos here from Drag Illustrated and Drag Coverage. North Carolina passes law protecting racetracks from nuisance complaints. Welcome to the Drag Driver Pete News presented by Summit Racing. Dude, that's 2 or 3 states now that have done something similar to this. So drag coverage obviously is the first place I saw this on October 1st. North Carolina Governor Josh Stein allowed House Bill 926 to become law, a significant victory for the SEMA and its subsidy performance racing industry, PRI. The bill includes the Protect the Right to Race provision championed by Representative Alan Chesser, which shields motorsports racetracks from nuisance lawsuits filed by nearby property owners who moved in after the tracks were legally established. This is a big deal because just in North Carolina alone, $3.8 billion in motorsports is spent annually, 20,000 jobs, $1.3 billion in wages, and contributes $477 million in taxes. Pretty freaking cool, man. So we heard about this a couple months ago. I wish this would happen for Michigan and the Onondaga dragway whole struggle that's going on up there, but I bet that's probably out of the window by now. But this is a big deal. SEMA has been working on stuff like this for a really long time, and it seems like there's just been this just circle of non stuff. Stuff doesn't happen, doesn't get done, we didn't get to vote on it this time. So things are finally coming around, and that seems to be working, and I hope it works well, because listen, if tracks go away, it makes it harder to do drag and drives. We need 100%. More tracks.
Right.
I saw on LinkedIn somebody posted there were 1,300 tracks in the United States, be it dirt track, mud drags, drag strips, all that kind. Any motorsports, circuit tracks, all that kind of stuff. Any motorsport activity, 1,300 tracks across the country. So that's a pretty big deal. You start kind of, even if 30% of those goes away, that's a lot of movement to go away. And I'm excited to see this kind of stuff happening. Now we just need it in every state.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because here's the deal. I mean, and one of the guys on a podcast said it the other day. He's like, these people move in with these big houses and then file noise complaints, and then the track closes. Well, they moved in knowing the track was a mile from their place. And sometimes, the hard part of thinking about that just now, they may not know the track is a mile from their place. Or
they may not think that the noise travels that far either.
And if they're looking, they're out there on a Tuesday at 4:00 looking at the house. They're not out there Saturday night at 11 p.m. looking at houses to see how loud the noise is. But that's where some realtors could go in. Instead of just trying to sell a house, they could say, hey, look, there's a track over here. It's going to be loud. Sometimes people are whiny bitches and get their way. So hopefully that won't happen anymore, especially in North Carolina, because if you move in after the track was legally established, that's your own fault. Cool. Well, excited to see all of that go down. That'll be for our Moly segment today. See, we are going faster.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're going fast. So,
attention, high performance enthusiasts and racers, meet the Moly Motorsports Power Pack Kit, your ultimate solution for power packed performance. The Power Pack pistons are either made from 4032 aluminum alloy to allow for tighter cylinder-to-wall clearances and improved temperature stability, or 2618 alloy to allow for increased detonation resistance. What sets Moly apart? It's their forged pistons, graphol coating, and phosphate treatment for peak performance and durability. Elevate your ride with Moly Motorsports, where performance meets precision. Visit MolyMotorsports.com for more details. And for our podcast listeners, Moly is spelled M-A-H-L-E.
To all of our race car friends that are out there, I need you guys to do us a favor. I need y'all to go into that Drag Driver Pete photo album and tag your friends. Eric has worked his absolute ass off to make sure that these photos are getting up for the circuit. Rocky Mountain Race Week, Six Summers coming, Havlicks is up. All of that stuff. I need you guys to go in there, tag your friends, look at some stuff, send Eric a message if you want to purchase one of those. He is working on the website, the Pixie Set site, to where you can purchase that, but that's a whole other level of editing. And I don't know if y'all know this or not. Eric is kind of a perfectionist. I'm a volume and quantity guy. Eric is our quality guy. I'm throwing stuff out. It may not be the best, but it's going out. Eric doesn't do that. And especially for something that's as cool as photos, you really can't do that. because people are going to hang this stuff on their wall, man. They're going to, like, imagine you're going to walk into some race car friend's house one day and the photo you took is going to be hanging on the wall. That's pretty cool, man.
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool. So, guys, just say, just our way to say thank you for everything you do. Hit that share button, though, as we jump into this, because this is going to be a fast show this morning. Thank you to our sponsors. They truly make all of this possible. It's been a crazy year. We've been to like 16 events or something insane, and a lot of single day stuff all over the country because of these guys. So if you are able to, if you're doing some shopping and you're looking at stuff, hit these guys up, see if they got something that'd work for you. Summit Racing, Deech Works, Moly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, AFCO Racing Products, Performer Built Transmissions, Car Change 3D. And for some entertainment, PowerTube TV, we do some exclusive stuff over there. WAF Racing, Sweet Patina with the best hand cleaning wipes on the market, and Racing Junk Classifieds. Jump over there and do all that. Oh man, Richard Brewer in here this morning. He says, sitting at a job site waiting for a customer to show up and open the gate so I can get to work. And then tonight he's going to be over at Flying H Drag Strip while they're running. They're in some nitro over there tonight, so that'll be kind of cool. I'm glad that he got that opportunity to go over there and see them, and hooked him up with Blake Housley. He's been there several times, just didn't have his number. So glad that he got that in, because if you guys saw on the Drag Driver Pete post last night, he actually caught somebody wearing a parking lot beer shirt in the parking lot. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate all of them and all that stuff. Azim in here